Barstool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker, Mostly Sports.
Welcome to Mostly Sports. I'm Mark Titus. He is Brandon Walker. Today is Thursday, February 22nd. We are live from Chicago. I am stalling because Brandon is furiously working on some notes over there, and I'm going to keep stalling as I look at my watch and point out that it is 9:03 Central, which would make it 10:03, I believe, Eastern. Now, if we're talking Mountain Time, my math says it is 8:03 a.m. for those of you watching in the mountainous United States, whereas on the Pacific Coast, which I believe is called the Pacific Time Zone, it would be 7, now almost 04, it is 7:03 a.m. And Brandon, what do you want to talk about?
I did the Yak House.
Oh, that's what you're working on.
I did the Yak House real fast. Right down here. I'm not ready. Can we start at like 9:30?
We should do that someday.
Let's just start at 9:30. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Just open up the live stream and we're just still like playing in the show.
You know, some people might get tired of this topic, and I get it, and it's fine. We're going to talk about college basketball and pro basketball and all this kind of stuff in a minute, but details came out about the NCAA. More details came out about the NCAA college football game, and I cannot stress enough to you how important this game is to my life. But I literally, I think I'm going to buy my old college roommate, who is, I think I'm going to buy him a PS5, send it to him so we can play. That's how important this is to me.
It's going to rekindle.
Correct. Yeah, it's going
to
rekindle relationships. Anywho, it came out today that they started the process today. They opened it up. They emailed all the college athletes, and they said, hey, if you're a football player right now and you want to be in this game, we're going to give you $600 and a copy of the game. Is that enough? $600 and a copy of the game.
I don't want to be a hater, so I'm going to say yes, it is.
But you believe it's not.
Or it doesn't matter. I've painted myself in a corner just being a hating ass bitch, so I don't want to do that with every topic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, man, that's enough. And I think all these guys are going to jump at that opportunity, and this is going to be an awesome game, and I can't wait to play it as well.
I do think there's a number of college football players that will A, accept the money, but B, probably would have done it for free. Just put me in the game.
Right.
But however,
the issue is every player that would have done it for free and every player that's like, fuck yeah, dude, I would love to be in a game.
Yeah.
Zero of those players are the players that we want to play with.
So, $600 and a copy. The copy of the game's almost insulting, like, but $600 and a copy of the game. We live in an era now.
And a $50 gift card to the Barstool Sports.
By the way, yesterday there was a clip going viral of an old football player who won the 2012 Heisman saying, hey, my dad made a deal for me to come back to school in 2013 or 2014 for $3 million. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, EA Sports is coming along saying,
we'll give you $600.
We'll give you $600.
Yeah.
We'll give you a solid and right now in America, what's $600? That's a grocery trip where you don't get everything you need.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid grocery trip.
Yeah.
It's a payment on a Hyundai Accent?
I think it's exactly a week working at $15 an hour before taxes. I think that's exactly what it works out, yeah.
So
do you know the reason why it's $600?
I don't.
Not to be like a finance nerd, but
then don't.
As you're about to be a finance nerd.
Yeah.
To be a finance nerd?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, to be a finance nerd, the minimum threshold to report earnings as a 1099 employee is $600.
There you go.
So
it's kind of a minimum wage plan.
They need to be technically employees of this project, and so therefore $600 is the entry point.
Or a 1099 contract, or whatever, whatever the 1099 tax form is for.
Okay.
$600 is at the threshold for reporting, so that's why it's going to be like $599.99.
when Ed O'Bannon drug this out and took the game away from us for 11 years, he had in mind players getting paid for their likeness, and that's fine. I doubt $600 and a DVD was his, or $600 and some memory on your PS5 was what he had in mind.
So you said earlier when we were talking about this that you don't care.
I don't.
Whether Quinn Ewers is a good example of a guy who's very marketable. That or Shedeur Sanders is who you believe would be on the cover, right?
Yeah.
So if you buy this game and Colorado's quarterback is a 6'4", slow-footed white guy,
I'm fine.
you don't care.
Give me the
Do
game.
you think?
Give me the game and get the fuck out of the way.
Do you think that you are representative of the majority or the minority in that?
I think I'm the majority. I don't know that it's 95-5, but I think I'm the majority. To me, the joy and the fun of playing the game is dynasty mode, recruiting, building, going to Akron and going on a 5-year run where you build them in the national championship team, something like that. That's the fun of the game. It isn't when there's probably great players I never played with. Like when, let's say, NCAA 2008 comes out, right?
Yeah.
I'm not playing with Tebow and Percy Harvin. I'm not playing with the best team on the game. I'm not playing with Matt Leinart. I'm not playing with Reggie Bush. I'm playing with first of all, I do one with Mississippi State at first, but then I go to a small school and try to build it up. I don't waste time with the top. Like,
Interesting.
I doubt I would ever play with Quinn Ewers.
Interesting.
So maybe that's different.
I haven't
now,
played.
online play will be different because it'll be competitive and players will want the best teams possible.
I haven't played a sports video game in ages, so I don't know.
It's still so good.
I don't know.
I've been
where I
playing
stand,
hockey all week.
but
My Brandon Walker character is going to be the number 1 pick in the draft.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, he
Where are you playing right now?
I'm in Medicine Hat. I'm playing for Medicine Hat. We're playing in the junior hockey tournament. The final is tonight. I probably should take it off rookie mode because I do have 25 points and assists through 3 games.
Wow.
So or 3 goals and assists.
Wow.
Points is what I'm. But yeah, I'm probably a little too good.
Wow.
I had 3 goals and 7 assists last game.
How's your mom look in the game?
Huh? I don't think you can control that.
That's not like a feature?
No.
You don't have like a fuckable mom?
No. Well, my name on the game is Brandon, not Connor.
Oh.
So.
But I just saw, like if you're the hockey prodigy, I just figured like.
Yeah, I probably do.
You probably do have like
I probably
really
do have
fuckable mom.
I haven't met the mom yet. Now I did sign.
That would be awesome in the career mode if it's just like.
If you're number 1 pick, you have the hottest mom possible.
No, just like at some point in the season, just an alert pops up and it's like minor setback. The starting right winger just fucked your mom. The guy.
Do
the
you
veteran,
want
the
to
veteran,
get mad, shrug it off?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. He's 36. He's a locker room leader, but also this is bad for him in the locker room. So how do we handle this?
Big dick. Oh, this guy dicked your mom down. Speaking of family, where'd you go last night?
I was at the Flyers Blackhawks game at the United Center. It was a very fun time.
Mm-hmm. Who'd you go with?
I went with your sister, Caitlin, and with Paige.
That's interesting.
Why?
You didn't tell me you were going with my sister.
Well, it was decided kind of after you left. So
You took Brandon's sister for some good old-fashioned puck?
Yeah, we shared some popcorn. But yeah, no, it was fun.
You pucked my sister last night.
I did not puck anybody up last night.
It looks like you did. You guys were.
You're in a hockey arena. You're wearing you pucked my sister.
No, I did not. There was no pucking last night.
There's
pucking
this pucking.
right there.
You're pucking the shit out of each other.
Pucking right there, right out in the open.
There was no pucking or sucking.
You're
or
denying
last night.
the pucking.
No pucking. No pucking.
No pucking.
Nada.
You went to did you go to a hockey game?
Yes.
Were you with my sister?
Yes.
You pucked her.
The pucked.
That's pucking. That's pucking.
We did not puck.
You sit here and you deny the pucking?
There was a third person there. It wasn't like this.
You pucked both of them? You pucked both of them.
It was not a threesome pucking, no.
Connor Griffin pucked.
You're putting a connotation out there that just simply did not exist. it was.
Titus, do you think he? I mean, do you deny that he pucked my sister?
Yeah, I mean, it's clear as day. The
Ebo,
guys
you're on the
went-
couch with this guy. Did you know he was going to puck my sister?
I didn't know he was going to puck your sister, but he pucked your sister.
Would you puck my sister?
I'm not going to get into that.
There was totally platonic, just watching some hockey. No puck.
Which is what?
That's
pucking.
That's
no,
pucking.
No, it's
dude.
not. It's not. Now, yeah, if I was there with like a date or somebody like I was like romantically interested in, then yeah, I would classify that as pucking.
What do you think we're saying? I mean, going to a hockey game, all the boys call it pucking.
We're pucking.
Well, if I'm with my boys, who I love dearly, yeah, then that's
Me
pucking.
and Titus have pucked before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. How did that group come about?
I came into the office yesterday.
Did they want to puck you?
No. We got to stop with this. Before there were any narratives started about me pucking on the regular, we got to stop.
The evidence is right there.
No. I came into the office yesterday. I said, "Hey guys, Flyers are in town. Anybody want to come?" And there were some people who were like, "It's not like that. Not like that.
I mean, come on, Connor.
Not like
Come
that."
on.
Connor, we're doing our best here.
Right.
Does anybody want to go to the game? And there were some people who were like, "Yeah, I'd be interested. Yeah, whatever." Caitlin and Paige.
You said from what I heard, you walked in and said, "Who's down to puck?"
No.
That's what you said.
No.
Was he pucking two girls at the same time?
Yes.
No, I was not. They were on board right away. They were like, "Yes, absolutely." Stop! Quit doing this. This is not a we don't have to be using these double.
I'm the one
entendres.
whose sister got pucked last night.
No.
I'm the one. I'm the victim here.
There's no there are no victims.
Connor,
Titus? Are you gonna take a side? Did this man just puck my
I
sister?
mean, you did. And,
I did not puck
Connor,
anybody
Connor,
last night.
you know what you were doing when you sent a picture to the group, cheesing like that,
Yeah.
unannounced.
That's not a cheese. That's not a cheese.
That's cheese.
That's
That's a small grin.
That's a look at me. Look who I'm pucking.
you know what you were doing with that
No.
picture.
That's
Why is
look who
Paige-
I'm
Why is
pucking.
Paige not in that picture?
Good question.
Paige at the time was grabbing drinks.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And you waited for
Convenient.
Paige to leave to then take the selfie with Brandon's sister to send to the group unannounced. You guys were pucking. That's fine.
No. I said in the group chat. I said #family. You wouldn't puck with family. Now, the different connotations. You guys are making an assumption here. There's no, not true. But
Nobody's making an assumption. Did you go to the hockey game last night?
yes,
Was my sister with you?
yes.
You pucked.
Okay, fine, whatever, fine. Sorry, I like to puck. Call me crazy.
That's fine. We all like to puck. I have discovered a new joy for pucking. Like I get it.
All right. Well, anyway, Paige and Caitlin, they were.
I
very-
think
What?
Big Cat gave me his tickets for tomorrow night. I think I'm going to puck my wife tomorrow night.
Okay.
So, what's wrong with it? Everybody pucks.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a good time. Malasek was also there, and so. What? Why are you making these faces?
Was he there with you guys?
No.
He was there.
No.
He was there with
just
his own
He,
sister.
he was there with
Yeah.
his dog. He has his own sister's
Yeah,
dog. He was pucking those.
Yeah, but it was a good night at the United Center. Flyers got the win. But yeah, no.
Who the Flyers got?
Who they got?
Yeah, like who's
Our main.
McEnany. What was his name?
No, that's the guy from Always Sunny.
Yeah, McElhaney.
Mukahani.
We have
Mekaleka High.
Travis Konechny. Sean
Konechny.
Couturier.
That's what I was trying to
Konechny.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. He scored a goal last night.
Who else?
Sean Couturier. There's Owen Tippett, who's
What
very
happened to
good.
the Hayes guy? How long has he not been there?
2 years now,
2 years?
I believe.
God. Okay.
Yeah. We lost a bunch of our star players, and people were saying, sell the team. And we've actually turned into a pretty scrappy squad this year, and I was glad I got to go see him.
You guys making the playoffs?
Probably, yeah. First
then-
time in over a decade since I've been to a game.
Oh,
Is that the
damn.
only time
Yeah.
you're going to puck this year, or you think you'll puck?
Yeah, no, probably the last time I'll puck this year because it was the last time. I feel icky going to another sporting event of teams that I don't watch. I don't know why.
Pucking at somebody else's house?
Yeah, kind of.
Going,
It's weird pucking at somebody else's house.
you
Like,
feel icky going. Say that again.
Like if I were to go to see the Blackhawks play the Canadiens, like I don't know, I'd feel weird being there. But if it's
Why?
the Flyers in town, then yeah, I'm there.
it's called an NHL game. You're in the city. Go enjoy the night of entertainment.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird like that.
Yeah.
I will say the concert lineup for March, I never realized is stacked at the United Center.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Zach Bryan, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
He did it with the Canadians too. Did you?
Say it again.
Bad Bunny?
Bad.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Say Canadians again.
Canadians?
Bad Bunny.
The Canadians is right?
Yeah.
But they're just the Canadians.
Well, they're Canadians.
He's in a little French on the end though.
No, yeah. The Montreal Canadiens.
Bad Bunny.
Do you think the rest of Canada is insulted by the fact that Montreal represents the Canadians in hockey?
They just get to be the Canadians.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Good
they
question.
they all speak French.
All right.
Yeah, doesn't the rest of Canada
hate Montreal.
hate Montreal?
The rest of Canada's it's so big. Don't they all hate each other? Like
Yeah,
Vancouver definitely hates Toronto.
maybe. I'm sure they do.
And that middle part of Saskatchewan and Calgary and all that, they hate.
I don't know why I'm saying that like that's unusual because America's the same way.
Yeah.
Like we
all hate each other. Nothing better than some good old fashioned hate.
Everybody hates everyone.
Jersey Day. You want to go around the room?
Sure.
Cameras suck today.
Huh?
Are they frozen?
Are they bad?
Oh damn.
Well, look at it like this. At least we're in an air-conditioned studio
Yeah.
with a huge recliner and working cameras.
Yeah.
So,
And a full bill of health for everybody in the room.
yeah. So, and at least we can trust that when we go home, one of our coworkers isn't going to puck our sister.
There was nothing.
I
Maybe
You're denying the undeniable.
maybe
here.
I pucked last night and your sister just happened to be there.
She clearly pucked too.
Okay.
I got the. Are we back? Are we back?
Oh,
Are we
nice.
good? Get the main camera here. I got the white chocolate. Jason Williams.
Yeah.
King's pretty strong entry if I do say so.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah.
That's a must-have. That's a
I love the Kings of this era too.
that's a Lollapalooza staple,
It's a basic white boy.
kind of. Yeah,
basic
but
white boy fit.
but basic for a reason. Like you gotta,
Yeah.
it's like a foundational piece in the collection.
Yeah,
The Larry Bird 33 seems to be one as well.
probably my next one. Probably what I'm wearing next.
What are the staples?
Larry, I don't know. Larry Bird is definitely one.
What if you meet like a white guy who's, I was about to say in their 20s, but actually I would push it up now. Like a 33,
I think it's this one.
a 33, 34-year-old just random ass white guy from Middle America.
And he has a
And the guy's like, I own 5 sports jerseys
mhm.
of players not on the team that I like. It's not like I'm an Orioles fan and I have a Cal Ripken jersey.
God,
It's like
I don't even really know the answer to this question.
Vince Carter Raptors.
That's pretty good.
Vince
yeah.
Carter Raptors is a good one.
You see a lot of those.
A Kobe.
I think
Bowie
that's on
or
there.
Marion.
I think
it's on there.
the
And I think Larry Bird 33 is also on there.
Larry Bird 33.
Some sort of Toon Squad jersey is. I'm just trying to think of like when I was in college.
A
I would
dream
see it,
team
like, a
jersey of
daydream.
some sort.
Yeah, Dream Team, Toon Squad, Jason Williams.
Kobe High School.
Yeah, Lower Marion, LeBron High School.
Yeah.
Is it all basketball? Is it the football and baseball don't really get into it, do they? You don't see as many football and baseball jerseys in the
No, because it's like the basketball lends itself to summertime. You're
Yeah,
at the
you're right.
pool and you wear
Yeah.
the tank top, and yeah.
How we doing over there, Tej?
I don't know. Bad.
Okay.
Good update.
What are you
Good
wearing?
update.
It's not the cameras. It's the network, is what they say, but they have no explanation for how to fix it.
I'm wearing the Evan Turner Sixers number 12 that I was gifted to by Luke Blutman,
Mhm.
Liam's brother,
Yep.
in Las Vegas on the Yak. He surprised me with this. I don't know if you can see it.
I didn't see it. It's Turner.
Yeah, it is signed by Evan Turner, and my idea is to take this signed Evan Turner jersey that I was gifted
Yeah.
and get it signed by Evan Turner.
Ah.
This would be the first documented case of
A double sign.
a double signing. Yeah, I want to present because I didn't actually get this signed.
Mm-hmm.
This was gifted to
So
me
you're saying
signed.
you don't believe Luke Blutman when he says that?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he gifted me something, and I'm saying, you know what would kick it up a notch?
Mhm.
I know Evan personally. What if I went and got it signed? Now, it already is signed, so you would say you don't need to do that because it's already signed. But I said, what if it's now signed twice? It's double signed. That's worth twice as much.
Or does it half as much?
Or half as much.
Because
with Evan, there's no way.
Because the signature isn't as rare at that point.
Evan, one time, I used to get my dad for Christmas when I was playing basketball. I used to get my dad every year because I was lazy. I would buy a basketball and I would have everyone on our team sign it, and then that would be my gift to him.
That is the most low effort.
The most low effort. Well, the first year he loved it because we were like #1 in the country.
Yeah.
My first, and he was like,
by your senior year, like you guys kind of suck.
Yeah, you guys kind of fucking suck, dude. I don't want this. But my senior year, after 3 years of asking Evan Turner to do this, I presented the game. Like, it got to a point where the guys that I've been doing it for a while, they kind of knew. I was like, "Here's the ball, sign it. It's for my dad. You know the drill."
Yeah.
Evan, senior year, he wrote it in perfect and he didn't sign his name. He wrote it in like slow-mo, perfect cursive, as big as possible on the basketball in the most asshole way possible.
That's how I sign things.
That's my Evan Turner signature story. He just like he almost like drew out the dotted line so he could like perfectly have.
Yeah, he took out a calligraphy pen.
Yeah, and he took up like an entire panel of the basketball. So.
Now, obviously Connor was busy pucking last night, so he went with the lowest effort. I believe he took this out of his hamper this morning. This is very wrinkled. What are you wearing?
This is a throwback to 8th grade when I went to a summer basketball camp at Penn State. And we got these jerseys for obviously running games and everything like that. It's actually reversible, so I would not say it's low effort because I had a real bind this morning trying to figure out, do I go the blue side or the white side? But I'm wearing it because of obviously Penn State's big win over Illinois last night.
But they were at home, so why would you wear the blue side? You should wear the white side. That's what they were wearing. If you're going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my bad.
It was like a whiteout at the game. Doesn't that seem a little weird for it to be... Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
How tight is this?
I've had it since 8th grade.
Okay, all right.
What is that? Knits? Oh, knitting lines. I get it.
Yeah.
What number?
Titus,
what number are you at?
Titus, can I weigh in?
It's number 276.
Can I weigh in real quick?
It's a good number.
Just the fact that you're wearing a white undershirt, there's no real...
It also doesn't.
It doesn't really look good. It doesn't look as good on.
It doesn't really match. It's like different whites somehow.
It doesn't look good on the side. The blue side was better.
Yeah, you're right. One sec. I'm not going that again.
No. The white side was definitely better. Because the blue, now I'm looking at
the contrast,
the jeans and the shoes. He's got like blue jeans and blue shoes, so it's like too much blue. That's what I'm thinking.
Is this what you really want to go with? Look at this.
I think you go back to blue, and I think we leave it at the blue. That's what you should have trust your gut. You wore blue to start. Stick with the blue.
That was a big win for Penn State, though.
Yeah. What was your favorite moment of the game last night? Would you say? Big comeback win for Penn State. Down 7 with like 40 seconds left.
And you were sitting at home watching.
Yeah, that was the bind I was in where I was like, fuck, I really want to watch the Flyers game, but also this big game is going on at home. Probably, the Storm. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
But also, there were some big shots hit down the stretch. Hicks was hitting from deep. Also, I think just in general, great tenacity down the stretch.
And the game was won in the trenches, you would say?
I would say, yeah. Really came down to the line of scrimmage.
Ebo?
Yeah, this is a game-worn Jackie Robinson jersey.
That's, first of all, no. Secondly, it's still pretty sick.
Yeah.
What is that?
Shout out Brett, a listener. He was a bat boy for the A's, and he said he got this on Jackie Robinson Day when the Orioles were there, and he sent me this, and it's sick.
Brett, bat boy for the A's, travel with the team, and whenever he was at a home,
this was the A's were at home.
The A's were at home, so he was stuck in the visitors' dugout, so he had to wear one of those.
Correct. He got a visitor's jersey,
and it was the day they wore the. That's pretty fucking.
Yeah, this
sick.
is pretty fucking.
That is cool.
Shout out Brett. This is sick.
Do you
Thank
know which player that was?
It was his. It was the
Oh.
Bat Boys. So it's game worn.
Oh.
That's
I didn't know
less
the
cool,
Bat-
but still pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't know the Bat Boys had numbers, to be honest. But I guess on Jackie Robinson
But
Day,
they all have
they-
numbers. Yeah,
all three.
they're all
Oh, yeah,
numbers.
sometimes I just wear BB on the back, which
True.
I would love a BB jersey.
We could probably pull that off.
How?
No, I don't know. Go Google Yankees Bat Boy jersey. I feel like there's probably
Who are the
I think the
Bat
Yankees
Boys?
play
How
back.
is that? Are these grown adults? They have to be, right? Like
no,
they all
they're
look
they're like 18 to 20.
I want to say the Red Sox have like a 40-year-old bat boy in the opposing dugout that went viral last
But
year.
they're not. They're obviously not like 12.
I think
No, they're not 20.
Yeah.
I think the Yankees, it's usually like a local like high school or just out of high school kid.
I think they live terrible lives. I think they're there at the stadium like until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
cleaning up and doing all this stuff, and then they got to be at high school, and then they got to be back to stadium. I think they lead awful lives that is probably tremendously awesome.
But there is like a moment when you're at a baseball game when you're watching them, you're like, I wish I could just leave it all behind and be a Bat Boy,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Just traveling on the road with the
With
boys.
the boys just ball.
You got no pressure on you. You don't have to step into the box and
Nah.
get the big hit. You just
Maybe one of them yells at you every now and then.
yeah, dude.
But after that, he'll probably give you $500 cash, like you're some sort
Yeah.
of charity case.
What a life, man. They must have the sickest life.
You know what else is sick is you go to a minor league game, they got a bat dog. The home team's got a bat dog, takes the balls out in the bucket to the umpire.
Transition right to my jersey, the Trenton Thunder.
Oh, wow.
Home of a 3-generation bat dog family since
Yeah.
the early 2000s. Chase that Golden Thunder, Derby, and Rookie, his son
Yeah.
and grandson.
I do love that bat dog that they have there. But,
There- yeah.
It's also like conditioned. Every time I see them on the screen, I just like quickly change the channel because I know it's like I'm waiting for like Tom Rinaldi's voice and like piano
Yes.
music to
The
Kick
E60
in
about
and- yeah.
that family where it's narrated from
Just
the
like, God
perspective of the son of Chase watching
Yeah.
his father grow
Yeah,
old
dude.
and then die is
Oh.
one of the saddest
What?
sports
Yeah.
documentaries I've ever seen. And they would I worked there for 2 years. They would play it during rain delays. It's heartbreaking.
Really?
Did
yeah, it's so unnecessary. Like it's
so heartbreaking.
it's so unnecessary to make it that heartbreaking.
It's soul crushing.
that's the only bad part about dogs?
Yeah.
They die.
yeah.
Did Batman
It's-
have a dog? Because
Superman-
Bat Dog is totally a series.
Superman did.
Superman did.
Yeah.
Crypto.
Yeah, but Batman, they could have done Bat Dog and just done a children's series for years.
I'll look it up.
What if they made a multiverse Batman that was a pig?
Well, that's kind of all right. Oh, you're just doing tricks on it, little bro.
Batman's branding is all over the place, right? Like, isn't like sometimes he's like a hard ass, sometimes he's
Spoiled. Yeah. So
he's been campy at times. He's been a little goofy, a little wacky. He's been, you know,
if you think
like it's hard. It's like, what is Batman's personality?
if you really think about Batman, though, he's a little fucked in the head, right? Like, this is a billionaire. This guy could just be chilling
right,
on an island.
right,
Instead, he's putting on a suit and going and fighting people.
right.
He don't need to be doing all that.
It-
So there's got to be some sort of maybe it's just a competitor in him. Maybe he never gave up the game. I don't know.
but
Got that Kobe mentality.
You say that, but then also these sick fuck billionaires we have now, like Zuckerberg's, like
He's not. Do you think Zuckerberg's fighting crime?
I don't think Zuckerberg's fighting crime. I think Zuckerberg has billions of dollars, and for some reason he's like, I want to get a blue belt in Taekwondo or whatever
All right.
he's doing. And
If
like
If we
maybe
had a crime epidemic and we drafted a billionaire to be Batman, who you drafting? It's not Cuban. I mean, Cuban, I don't think he's going to do anything. Elon Musk, no. I don't know if any of our billionaires are going to be able to save us.
LeBron.
LeBron is Batman.
Post-career LeBron as Batman is
Yeah.
LeBron would be the answer, right?
Pretty
He's
good.
a-
Be pretty hard to keep that a secret identity, though. Like,
No, but if you're,
Nah.
yeah, but Bruce Wayne was famous and then
Yeah.
would put something over his eyes, and they're like, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, change the voice a little bit. Yeah.
Change the voice.
Who the fuck is that? This is not Bruce Wayne.
This is. There are a lot of people in this city that have enough money to finance all these fucking toys I have.
So you're robbing a bank in
Could be
Gotham.
anybody.
You're robbing a bank in Gotham, and you hear thunk behind you. You turn around, it's LeBron James. It's Batman.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's better. That's better idea than Space Jam was.
Dr. Dre's a billionaire too, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
Right? He's jacked.
Taylor Swift could do it.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I thought, did Dr. Dre still have guns, or I think he sold them all?
Yeah, he did.
He stays well
Trying
off.
to get that label off, right?
Yes.
Batman did have a dog in the comic books.
Ace the Bat Hound?
Bat-Hound.
That's a bad name.
I didn't see.
Oh yeah, in Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, Joker kills Ace.
He's fetching a bat toy. Like, you get him a regular toy, Batman? You can't go down to Target and get him a regular squeaky toy?
Throw the batarang at him. Hopefully he doesn't fucking die. Anyway, this Thunder jersey, Titus, do you know the connection to the Trenton Thunder of one of your friends?
Trenton Thunder.
My dad sent me this jersey, by the way.
You have
Um,
you're friends with a guy named Trenton Thunder, right?
Ryan Russillo did play-by-play for the Trenton.
Oh, I didn't
Really?
know that.
Very early in his career. Yeah.
How long
Wow.
ago was that?
It was like one of his first.
Now,
Yeah.
I knew he
Sports
did
media
minor league
gigs.
baseball. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
the golden retriever bat boy.
Honestly, I don't know what years he was there. It might have been
Franchise.
before Chase's debut.
Hmm.
can I get
And I worked there in college.
time out?
30 minutes in.
You want your last time out?
Can I get time out?
Yeah.
Why did you look at Titus and be like, hey, your friend Ryan Russillo, what about my friend Ryan Russillo?
You know Ryan Russillo?
Never met him.
Oh.
Bad timeout. I haven't really got the hang of the timeout usage. And I'm also lying about that. I did have dinner with him once, but I'm not sure he met me during the dinner. He just
Right.
talked to Dan the whole time.
Gotta use him or lose him, right?
Yeah, that's bad. You know what? In the post game, that's on me, guys.
Yeah.
I got to be better. I got to be better for you guys. You guys are out there busting your ass. I gotta coach.
How is your sports media friendship circle? Do you feel good about it?
No,
You feel
I
like-
think 5 years in, it's not where it needs to be. It's not where
Yeah.
it should be. I have Josh Pate's a friend of mine.
You organizing a dinner anytime soon?
No, I don't have enough for a dinner. Mine would be a date. I would have to puck somebody. Pate's a friend. I'd say Peter Burns at ESPN. I can text him. Cole Kubelik, I can text him. That's about it. And then Big Cat and yourself.
All right.
Could you organize a 10-person dinner?
I don't know. I haven't yet
Mm-hmm.
because I'm too scared to. I feel like I know a lot of people,
Yeah.
and
You can't be the dinner organizer.
but I don't want to be the guy that's like, all right, guys, let's
fucking
we're
get
all
together.
we're all gonna be in the same city. Like
Yeah.
we might as well. Who's gonna be in New York next week?
Yeah.
We all going to Big East tournament? Like let's grab dinner one night. I'm not really that guy,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe I should try.
I have wrestlers. Do the wrestlers count?
Sure. Yeah.
I think I could dinner with Cody Rhodes. I could dinner with MJF.
Yeah.
He wouldn't
Not
go.
at the same time.
You dinnered with Dan Patrick.
I did. He sent me three
Yeah.
bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Yep.
That happened in Vegas.
Mhm.
Yeah, you were
Ian Rappaport was there, and
yeah, you were then you had a great conversation with Dan Patrick.
I
We
did.
stood there and pointed at him over your shoulder like he was the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I'd rather see Dan Patrick than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's just who I am as a person.
If you be honest, if you went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, are you making it your dick? Yes or no?
Yeah, why would you go if you're not? That's why I feel bad for women who go there. What do they do with it? They make their titty? I don't know. Anyway, I've been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I've been to Italy.
You have?
Not so much, but I have.
Huh?
I know somebody who's been to Greece, which is Italy. It was Dwayne Jefferson,
Okay.
who I beat in the 1997 West Point High School dunk
Okay.
contest. He played in Greece, and Greece is Italy.
Got it. All right.
You'd be looking like that AI rat in the scientific journal if you pretended like the Leaning Tower of Pisa was your dick, just hanging.
We're gonna talk about animal dicks again, I assume, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, good.
Probably.
Because of the last 50 shows we've done, my favorite moment has been our animal dick conversation.
It was a great conversation. Everybody sucks in college basketball, I think.
I got a question.
I think everybody might suck.
When it comes to college basketball,
Yeah.
what is it about Alabama?
It's a great question. I don't know.
Alabama wins last night. That's fine, but in the second half of that game, maybe it was first half, but there's a scrum for a loose ball, and an Alabama player just out of nowhere just unleashes a fucking people's elbow right to the back of the head of Florida guy. Florida guy's going for a loose ball, and there's no effort to go after the ball. There's no effort to even make it look like he just looks at him and goes, bam, right in the back of the head.
Yeah. Same guy who stepped on Auburn player's dick earlier.
Oh, okay. I think it's the same guy that I never told this story, but when I went to the Alabama game this year, they won the game. And as there's that moment where you finally clinch the game where you realize it's 9 seconds left, you're up by 5. He just ran over to me and yelled directly in my face. And I can't repeat what he yelled. And I repeat a lot. I say a lot. So think about that. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Nate Oates is a good basketball coach, but why does it seem that when there's a piece of shit incident in college basketball, it's Alabama?
I don't know. I want to like Nate Oates. I every time I watch Bama, I'm like, I want to like this guy.
Yeah.
I really do, and I'm not saying that.
He's a terrific coach,
and
the way they play is fun.
Yeah, he seems like a guy I should like. I do like that he throws conventional wisdom. Like he's very much like just run up and down the floor and bomb threes.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Which is awesome. Yeah, and so many college coaches. The game has evolved obviously, but college football is this way too. The college coaches are the most stubborn species.
Yeah.
Of human.
Slow it down, set it up, and all.
Yeah. And to have a guy who's like, fuck all that, dude. Let's just get up and down and shoot it as fast as we can. That's great. I want to like him, but you're right. Like every time I'm like very close to being like, yeah, Nate Oates, he's not so bad.
Great basketball coach, fun style.
Yeah.
Every now and then, one of his players get caught up in a murder or assault somebody.
Yeah. And then like if he got asked about this, he's like, Nate, we couldn't help but notice that your player just like fucking smoked a guy in the head. Instead of being like, yeah, we'll take a look at it. I mean, we can't be doing that out there. He would be like, what? Huh? That didn't happen.
Yeah. Everybody's got elbows.
I don't know. It's this. Bama's gonna win the SEC, huh?
Are they? I have probably.
Do we not care about? This is a question I had for you because I know that. Really, every sport has become postseason is all that matters, but especially basketballs, both basketballs.
Well, when parity
NBA in college, both.
When parity is your biggest selling point in college basketball, which it is right now, literally, I think so many teams could win it. I don't think conference championships matter as much because they're not a show of strength or power like they used to be. Like you win the ACC like in 2004. My God, you're a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You win it now. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Yay.
I think the conference bloat has ruined that too because of the imbalanced schedules. When you have
now winning the Big East would be a big deal, right?
Yeah, winning the Big East because it's still a smaller conference. I think that's I really think there's something to that. Like because the imbalanced schedules so often it's like the way the schedules broke out. Like the you don't have to play 2 of the top 5 teams at their place. Yeah. So like of course you won the conference. So, yeah, it is interesting, though. People just don't seem to care. I remember that being a very big deal. Even like 10 years ago, it was a massive deal to win your conference in the regular season.
Last night, Kentucky blew a 15-point lead. They dropped a game on the road at LSU. LSU hits a buzzer beater, just a weird buzzer beater where one guy takes a shot, the ball gets deflected and is going out of bounds or something. The guy who originally shot it saves it right back to a guy who's
very savvy that he didn't try. He wasn't trying to make the shot. He was trying to like throw it back and play.
Yeah,
close. Yeah,
very good
savvy,
head on that guy's shoulder. However, my question is this: who's your favorite team to see lose in college basketball? Because mine is forever. It is Kentucky, and it used to be Duke. I guess maybe they were in the mix, but Kentucky's not even that good anymore. I just like seeing John Calipari lose. Because did you see last week? So
it is Kentucky.
So recently he lost 3 games in Rupp Arena in a row for the first time in history.
Yep.
And then he goes on the road and beats Auburn. And in the press conference after that, after previously losing 3 and doing things Kentucky's never done, just an abomination of a season to that point, he gets on there after beating Auburn on the road and be like, guess I just suck as a coach, huh? Right, guys? Yeah. I guess I'm just not any good. Did you see that?
And he says, meanwhile, when Kentucky lost 3 in a row, anybody that's criticizing Kentucky, like 100% of the people are like, get John Calipari the fuck out of it. Like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
He's so past his prime. Was he ever even that good to begin with?
Yeah.
That's all anybody's talking about. Now, the players, they're not always super engaged defensively. There are criticisms of certain players, but like everybody that's upset in Lexington is pointing the finger at John Calipari.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Yeah.
And he comes into the Auburn press conference and he's like, if you're going to rip anybody, rip me. Don't rip my players. Rip me. Make sure that you direct the criticism at me. John, we were. We all were. I promise you we were. And then, go ahead. I assume you're going to point out what happened last night. Did you know what happened last night?
As far as what?
They lose.
Yeah.
John Calipari, after peacocking, after sticking his chest out after they beat Auburn and saying, like, go ahead, rip me. I know you want to. Go ahead.
Yeah.
They lose to LSU, a bad LSU team. He answers 3 questions. He says he's got to wrap the press conference up quick because they have an early game against Bama on Saturday that they have to get ready for. I think the tip-off is like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Doesn't even make sense.
3 days is hardly long enough to travel from Baton Rouge to Lexington.
So his whole messaging was like, when you want to criticize people, rip on me.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm not going to face the music. I'm going to get the fuck out.
We just lost a close game.
Yeah.
You're not going to be ripping on me tonight.
But did you see that clip of Rob Dillingham not boxing his guy out on the final possession? Okay, bye. All right, I'm out of here. But rip me. Remember, rip me. Rob Dillingham didn't block
out. Yeah, it's Kentucky for me. I love watching Kentucky lose.
You're right. It probably is. It probably is Kentucky. And I've loved this Kentucky team insofar as like I think they have likable guys, and they're fun. Like Dillingham's so fun to watch, and when they get rolling, they are fun to watch. But there is something about John Calipari losing that's
that and Duke loses.
It's so fun.
If Duke loses, you got a ripple across the country where some bandwagon Duke fans are like, crap, we lost. If Kentucky loses, it destroys an entire state the state blows up.
Yeah,
the state like Kentucky sports radio today is going to be magnificent.
Yeah, Duke does have a lot of fans, but they don't feel
they're not living and dying. I don't think they live and die the way Kentucky fans live and die.
No, yeah, you're right.
They're
a little more level-headed too. I do think Duke fans are a little more like you can tell Duke fan you can Duke fans can be a little more even keeled.
Yeah.
Whereas Kentucky fans.
Well, I think if Duke wins their next game against their next big game against, say, Carolina, I don't think Duke fans are immediately making plans for the national championship parade.
Yeah.
Kentucky beats who they play in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Parade's back on.
Yeah.
And that's how they are.
Yeah.
Evo, you made this prep sheet, correct?
Yeah.
So you were at home working last night?
I made this, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did you have something to say?
No.
It seemed like you had something to say.
No, I had nothing to say.
Okay.
You wrote this. Johnny Manziel lost 40 pounds in 4 months from a strict diet of blow. But you also prefaced that by saying for TJ, Johnny Manziel lost 40 pounds in 4 months from a strict diet of blow. Are you suggesting TJ went about this the wrong way and he should have developed a crippling cocaine habit?
No, I'm saying I would like our resident diet expert to discuss if this is a good way to lose weight.
But you didn't say question for TJ. You said for TJ, Johnny Manziel also lost a lot of weight. He just did it with the fun of cocaine.
For TJ's consideration.
Yeah.
For TJ's consideration.
TJ, what do you think about
So
that?
I could have eaten a cheeseburger one time in the last 6 months if all I did was cocaine every day?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got to think about some things.
Yeah.
Mark, take the cocaine out of your pocket and give it to TJ.
TJ, here, try some.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
What? Johnny Manziel. So Johnny Manziel. Okay. What podcast did he go?
This was he did a sit down with Shannon Sharp, and he was basically explaining how
Club Shay Shay or
yeah, I don't know if it was like a legitimate episode or if it was just
yeah.
standalone sit down thing.
okay, because I was wondering, can a white guy go on Club Shay Shay or does he have the sit down interview?
That's a great question.
Did
he actually go on Club Shay Shay?
I don't think he did.
Is this a one-off, a spin-off with Shannon?
I think Club Shay Shay is like on the couch, comfortable, and Johnny and him were sitting in chairs.
Here's the question: did he call him Unc at any time?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
Johnny get a little loose with it, like.
So, I think Club Shay Shay, the Shannon Sharp interviews, might be the greatest thing to happen to sports in years.
He's awesome. Yeah.
He'll get people to say, There'll be guys that 20 years they've been talking to the press and they'll be like, all right, I don't have anything to say about that. They'll sit down on Shannon's show. Yeah, I fucked her. Yeah. God damn. Yeah, I fucked the shit out of her.
There was a very funny moment that maybe only TJ and I would appreciate in the room, but he was like calling out Ocho Cinco, saying he wasn't good at video games, and he was like referencing like Ninja, and I forget who the other person is, but then he said, "You're not Booga, who is this like 17-year-old Fortnite player from like from Pennsylvania that he should not know about."
So Johnny goes on there. He talks about losing 40 pounds in 4 months from a strict diet of blow. He talks about his dad getting him a $3 million deal to return to Texas A&M, to which I say this. Do you mean to tell me that before NIL, you mean to tell me the teams were paying players?
Somewhere, yeah. Somewhere. Yeah.
But that was against the rules, Mark.
Yeah. Some were cheating, yeah.
So you're telling me the Texas A&Ms, the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Ohio States of the world were cheating, were paying players? You don't think Georgia was cheating? I mean, yeah.
You think Ohio State was paying players?
Yeah.
But I
think everybody was.
Brendan, I asked them.
Oh, did you?
We talked.
What'd you
about
ask?
Yeah, I asked them.
You go the admissions departments are like, hey, have we paid players to come here?
I texted Ryan Day, and I was like, were you paying players?
And he said no.
I texted Urban.
Oh, so it's all good.
Yeah. $3 million is a lot, actually. I was surprised it was that much money.
A&M, I don't think money counts in A&M.
How do they?
Money's different in A&M.
I still don't understand how NIL works. I'm still not really fully.
Okay, can I tell you how NIL works? Here's how it works. For years, colleges friends of the program were taking care of players under the table, behind the fence, and making sure everybody had the money they needed to go to school. Now they can legally pay them. So what's happening is boosters and friends of the program are still paying them behind the fence and under the table, and also they're signing an NIL deal to make it look legitimate.
Yeah, but what I still
I like how people think the cheating went away when NIL started. It didn't. It just got worse.
I don't understand how do third parties know the NIL? Like when you say the Ole Miss spent
3 parties is way too many to go to in one night.
When you say Ole Miss spent X amount of money in NIL, how do we know this?
So I think that part is legitimate in the fact that I think you have to have these companies, or not companies, but I don't know what theirs is called. Ours is called the Bulldog Initiative. The collectives. You have to have a collective, and the collectives have to legally go out and take in the money, report the money, and then say that we've signed this guy to a deal. I think that it has to all be above board there. But that just because that is happening, the other shit's still happening.
I don't understand the collectives either.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this shit. Like
the richest part of the collective is this. Teams, or boosters and fans have had to start collectives to make their team so they can take the bill and foot the bill for their team. So an Ole Miss fan can make sure Ole Miss is getting the right players. Alabama fan can make sure Alabama's getting the right players. Meanwhile, the teams who are making billions of dollars, millions for each individual team, but billions of dollars across college football, raking in that TV money, are just keeping the TV money over here and saying, hey, fans, make sure we get the right players. All right? Thanks.
Yeah.
They're fucking the fans. Fucking the fans.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're going to buy the video.
Was it worth it?
When it
Did you have a good time?
We going back to the pucking thing?
Did you have a good time?
Yeah. Although I did tell Lebo, I don't know if it was the hot dog I got or the popcorn. I was in a world of pain after the game.
Did you perform well during the game? What?
During the game, I was fine.
Okay, good.
But then it set in afterwards. I don't know.
You didn't get what Mark had, right?
No.
You didn't. Surely.
No.
Surely.
First of all, I'm not going to say it. No, there are people who are throwing. What? Why are you looking at me like?
I'm just looking at you standard.
You're settling back in your chair, all cryptic.
I'm
I don't like
200. I'm 40 pounds overweight. All I do is settle in chairs.
True. No, there was it was a good time.
Like it's Catan over here.
Nice.
Thanks.
Board game reference.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a deep cut.
Who do you think in the college football video game is going to be like the Idaho? The no-name team that everybody's going to want to play with and move them up to the...
They got a cool stadium.
They got an announcement that every single team in FBS is in it, so that's not a big announcement at all, but they did put out all these cool graphics.
They also
Damn.
they let little things out today, like it's $600. I believe you can create players, but you will not be able to create players who don't opt into the game. So if Quinn Ewers does not opt into the game, I will not be able to create him. I have no idea how they enforce that, because the roster makers out there, the guy will figure out a way to make it say Ewers without it saying Ewers. So I don't know how they're going to enforce that.
The two announcements we've gotten so far are the game is coming, and today they're making a big deal out of the teams are going to be in the game.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's big time. That's huge developments.
It is good to know.
I will say this.
Will there be a school that opted out?
It's February.
Are they going to have a football in the game? Will there be?
There's no confirmation that there will be. It could be a soccer game.
Oh, okay.
February
We're
21st.
still waiting for that. All right.
The game should be out. Usually came out around mid-July, so that means that is 5 months away. I feel like having the players opt in on February 21st for a game that's coming out on July 15th is cutting it close.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 That's cutting it pretty fucking close, right?
This probably should have been done a year
No,
ago.
it's not, dude. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everybody's gonna opt in. $600 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
You don't
It
think
is.
EA Sports was sitting there yesterday afternoon, like 4 o'clock, and they're watching the clock and they're like, "Fuck, do we have players? Did anybody get players?" And now here we are.
I think I need the players in the game. I know you said you don't, but I'm thinking back to when I played the NCAA football games. If I fired it up and I wanted to play with Peter Warwick in Florida State and like all their receivers were just short white dudes, I'd be
let
like,
me ask you
what the
this.
fuck is this?
By your senior year, had Club Trillion blown up yet?
By my senior year at college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it had?
Yeah.
So you were known by your senior year?
Yeah.
Okay. So if in 2009,
10 was my senior.
Okay.
But the fall of 09,
in
yeah.
the fall of 2009, 2K Sports comes to you and said, all right, well, we need everybody to opt in the game or opt out. So we're going to give you $600 and a copy of the game. For $600 and a copy of the game, you can be in it. But if you choose not to, you're not going to be in it. What do you say? Because you kind of had a name at that point, right?
But
That's
yeah,
fair
I
to
mean,
say. But you did.
yeah, you're right. But this, of course, I would say yes. I suck. I suck, dude.
Yeah, but
I suck.
But I think at that point, 2009, if you have a growing internet personality, you're worth more than $600 to a company like that.
If I was the equivalent of, okay, so all right,
All right, take me back then and-
okay, I'm putting myself
Body
in-
swap, you're Evan Turner.
I'm putting fuck no, I'm not doing it for $600.
Okay.
And if I'm doing it, if I'm putting myself in today's college landscape, and on the side, as my blog was blowing up, I was cutting deals with all these other places, and I was making all sorts of money in other avenues. Yeah, I don't know if $600 would be enough for me to. I don't know. I would probably see what the rest of my teammates were doing, and I would go with.
You don't want to be the guy that.
I would probably do whatever the opposite of what they did as a joke. That like.
So you do want to be the guy.
I would have. Yeah, I think that I would find that funny. That like I would be like, yeah, we're all in this together, right? We're all opting out, and they're like, yeah, we're opting out, and then I'm the one guy that opts in. It's you play with Ohio State, it's just Mark Titus and then a bunch of anonymous dudes.
Mark Titus running out.
Or the opposite. It's like you have the whole roster, and then there's just like random ass number 34 in there.
Oh man. Let's see what else.
I got real fast. Sorry, just to play devil's advocate with this whole situation, because we're focusing on it as if this game needs the players and the players don't need the game.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, in this world where players are so focused on their like NIL evaluation, is there a value to just being in the game, even if you are only getting $600, just to be in the game so people could play with you and you could become like a old school Michael Vick like have that type of lore
All right.
around you. Like it's so much fun to play with this guy in the game.
Yeah, I think
and your
everybody
stock goes up.
everybody wants themselves in the game. Everybody wants to do it. However, I do think we live in a world, and this is, I don't know if it's sad or whatever, if it's smart. We live in a world where a lot of players will not make this decision. Where a lot of
True.
players will be like, I don't want to play myself in the game. And then their uncle/agent/best friend from home will say, $600? No.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. You got to, no, let me talk to him. And I think that is, you'll run into that.
No, you won't.
You don't
You won't. I think every player is going to opt in, Brandon. And I think this game is going to come out on time, and I think you're going to have.
You don't have to.
In fact, I think
you don't have
all
to
the
be sassy
legends.
sass.
I think all the legends are going to opt in. I think you're going to be able to play like with historic modes.
I have a statement.
You'll be able to build your dream team, an alumni team
Mm-hmm.
for every school. It'll be awesome.
What's
It's going to be the greatest game ever.
What's camera on this face? EA Sports on February 21st.
Second.
On February 22nd, although it would have been true on February 21st, you just didn't ask. I, Brandon Walker, the #1 college football media personality in the country, am opting in for free.
Well,
You do not have to give me $600. You do have to give me a copy of the game, though. And I would like that at least 3 weeks before everybody else has it.
You're putting yourself in the game.
I'm putting myself in the game. I am in the game. I am in the game.
Wow.
Can I talk to them for you
Walker
for a second?
Yeah.
We're not going to take a deal EA Sports unless we get a Tony Bruno style show for Brandon Walker. He will not take the game unless we get that. You're welcome.
And also, I want Titus's tweets in it, like he's in that one 2K. Game.
2K, yeah, I'm in a random.
Titus is in a random 2K
two-
game
I'm in
as
random
like a
2K games.
Twitter
Also,
guy.
I'm going to speak on behalf of Brandon. $600 is not enough. He needs doing it for free is not enough. $600 is not enough. Brandon Walker is not going to do this for less than $50,000. EA Sports. He is. Because I love Brandon. And I want to I want to represent Brandon and
I
stand up for Brandon. And he's not going to work for free. You're not just going to bend him over a barrel. Not my guy Brandon. Not my buddy. Not my friend.
I actually.
You can't do that to him.
I
He's just fucking slave labor. You're just going to let him use his likeness for free? No, not happening on my watch. We're starting at $50,000. That's the get-in price.
We can come down.
No, we're not coming down.
No,
dude, I got you. I got you. I got you.
I'd love to
No,
opt
no.
in right now and.
No. You don't want to do that. We'll get you paid, buddy. We'll get you paid. They'll give you $50,000. Land of Bad is a heart-pounding, action-packed film that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Action Reloaded says, buckle up for Land of Bad, a pulse-pounding thriller. The film captures a mission that goes awry, and Liam Hemsworth plays a young JTAC airman who has to rely on drone pilot played by Russell Crowe, who is his eyes in the sky. The film shows the close-knit brotherhood that develops between soldiers. The mantra of leave no one behind is deep-rooted in all that serve. Whether you're on the combat field or doing your job from a computer screen, Land of Bad is the first time brothers Liam and Luke Hemsworth have worked together on the big screen. It is now playing in theaters. Go see Land of Bad, Russell Crowe, Liam Hemsworth, Luke Hemsworth.
Mm-hmm. Liam and Luke.
How about that?
That's crazy.
Land of Bad. Oh, Liam and Luke.
Uh-huh. The Blutmans. Are the Hemsworth the Blutmans?
The Hemsworths and Blutmans aren't the same people, right?
Hard to say.
There would be no way of knowing, like you always say.
Yeah.
There's
Did-
Titus in 2K.
What?
Well, there's what did I say? Made a brief cameo for the
You had like random like scoops.
So
and-
when you would be like in your creative player
yeah,
and they would tweet about you on the come up, Titus was one of those.
Yeah, and I get people that tweet hateful shit at me based on my fake character from 2K.
Wait, really?
They're like, "Fuck you, bitch! I do have what it takes to make it in
Oh,
this
wait.
league."
This is December 22nd, 2026. This is in the future.
Yeah. Wait, I should
So
do
future Titus might. Yeah, you
I
need
should
to-
do a scheduled tweet.
Schedule this
Rumor
tweet.
around the water coolers that Anthony Edwards re-up with the Lions on a 3-year. With the Lions.
100.
Is that an
I used to create my own team on 2K. It was
Expansion
fun.
team.
You go through your whole thing. I was the San Diego Porpoises. Wasn't a great name.
You ever go into Madden franchise mode and price gouge?
Oh yeah. No. I was a people's zone.
Okay.
I'd hot dogs. I'd take a bath on hot dogs and everything.
Listen, if they wanted the
I did
elite
make
players,
beer more expensive.
Yeah, I would sign all the players, but hot dogs are $15.
You could do that on.
Oh yeah, you could do all kind of shit on Madden. You used to could do all kind of shit on Madden. Now you can't really do it, but you could do prices of hot dogs, beer, everything in the stadium. You could jack the prices up to make more money come in, but they'd get pissed at you if you did it.
That's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, dude. That's like you wait till it starts raining, and then you make the umbrellas $20. That's just like it's Roller Coaster Tycoon 101.
It's a real
Charged-
dickbag move.
Charges you throw a restroom right outside the vomit fucking roller coaster, and then you charge like $10 to use it.
$10 to go vomit.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is an unbelievable game.
Unbelievable game.
Unbelievable.
I never had it.
played it.
I fucked with Thrillville on PS2. 'cause
Thrillville?
You could talk to chicks in that one.
Is that the same? Just a knockoff?
Yeah, it was like part of it was you could talk to the people in your theme park and try and like make them more happy. And one of the options was always like hug or like going for a kiss for some reason. So I'd practice talking to girls on there.
Where my hug at?
Yeah, yeah. Didn't work.
Roller Coaster Tycoon's where I
Can
developed.
I stop you there?
What?
TJ just said he practiced talking to girls.
Yeah, on
using
Thrillville.
Thrillville
on PS2.
on PS2. Like
Yeah.
that's.
And the song was "Suddenly I See" by KT Tunstall was like the theme song for the game.
Oh, suddenly I see.
Suddenly
I
I see, this is what I want to be.
Forgot about KT Tunstall.
Why the hell mean so much to me? That song's in Fortnite now. Another video game.
Does Lady Gaga have a concert today?
She's the headliner for Fortnite Festival Season 2. Starts today.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Well, you were telling us about the incredible concerts at the United Center. You got no further than Olivia Rodrigo.
No, I said
Bad Bunny.
Bad
Zach
boy.
Bryan.
Sorry.
Zach Bryan.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny would be an awesome concert to go to.
It's a great. We
Oh
got,
my
we
God.
got Tim McGraw coming in April. We got George Strait and Chris Stapleton coming in July. We have the Creed concert. We have the Third Eye Blind concert. This could be a great concert year for the boys.
When
Yeah.
did they announce Lollapalooza?
Don't know. Where's that?
Chicago,
It's
Illinois.
here.
You want to go, Brandon?
No.
I
You-
can't,
yeah.
I can't go to.
You would die.
That sounds
I can't go to.
absolutely
Where
terrible.
do they do that in Millennium Park, or where do they do
Yeah,
it?
right. They do it just down at the downtown, right?
How do you get down there? How do you get out of there?
You don't.
I don't go anywhere without knowing
it's
exactly where I'm going to park, exactly when I need to get there to park. I'll pay $200 for a close parking spot.
Well, see, this is what we would do, Brandon.
Mhm.
You could crash at my place. We take the subway, which probably takes you straight to the festival, and then from there we rage.
You want to rage with me?
It'd be a great time, Brandon.
Bad Bunny.
I'm looking at all the concerts now in Chicago.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Good little lineup here.
I feel like every Tim McGraw concert should also be a Faith Hill concert, correct? They should just combine them.
Can I just say something?
Metallica at Soldier Field in August.
Oh, that's something that sounds like I should go to, but I just
You actually don't want
don't know any Metallica. I know one Metallica song, so
to. Wait,
I know two because I know one. Well, was one an album or was one a song?
one's a song.
So I know one, but I know two. Enter Sandman and one, and
Master of Puppets.
the Metallica dance. I know that one too.
Wow.
This
All right.
is the Metallica dance. Is that not them?
All right.
Here's something I'm not ready for. Charlie Woods will try to qualify for his first PGA Tour event this week. No,
Why not?
disagree. It's too.
It feels too.
It's too
Tiger's too young for you to have a.
well, I think Charlie was 6 years old last week. Wasn't he like this now? How old is he? Is he gonna be? Is Charlie Woods actually gonna make the PGA Tour? Is he gonna be that good?
He has a more legitimate shot than people want to give Bronny,
Yeah,
because I think everybody wanted to give Bronny this chance. He has a more legitimate chance than Bronny. I don't know if he's going to be one of the best players on tour, but he has a legitimate shot.
I know we've done this before, but who's the best son of a, like, actually Hall of Fame?
Oh, legend.
Like a Hall of Fame type player. There are obviously a lot of good.
Yeah, so
sons.
sometimes the son's just better than the dad. Like Ken Griffey Jr. just better than Ken Griffey.
Right.
Barry Bonds better than Bobby Bonds.
Yeah. Steph Curry.
Have we gone? Is there a Hall of Famer yet?
I think the Matthews. If Clay
That's pretty good.
If Clay gets in, that's a double or a triple legacy, correct? Triple Hall.
So
of
Bruce was the dad. Hello?
I'm not sure.
I think he was.
About like Chris Long and Howie Long.
Yeah, is Howie Long in the Hall of Fame? He's borderline if he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Is Howie Long on the Hall of Fame?
He's got to be, right?
He's really
Oh, he
He
was.
was really damn good. I don't know what any of that says. That's all just that's.
Howie Long is in the Hall of Fame.
He is.
2000.
He's in 2,000 Hall of Fames. Name the other ones.
Chris Long's a good answer then, right?
And the other one.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle.
They're both good, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you just making a dig at Kyle?
No, I'm saying.
Chris?
I'm saying.
You like Kyle better than Chris. You like Chris better than Kyle. Chris Kyle was the American Sniper, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Not really sure
And
anymore.
he could shoot from long distances. So it's all connected, boys. Is China attacking us today?
The internet.
Yeah. The phones?
Yeah, AT&T just had a nationwide outage today, and they're like, "Yep, sorry."
When I woke up, though, people were tweeting like it was AT&T, Verizon, everybody. But
Yeah.
my phone never was affected at all. So
T-Mobile gang.
Here's the thing. Didn't affect me, so I don't give a fuck.
Agreed. Agreed.
I saw everyone talking about it. My phone works. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I feel like that about most wars.
Right. The second my phone goes down,
Yeah.
this is a crisis,
Uh-huh.
and we need to fix it immediately.
Oh.
But right now, my phone's still working, so do not care.
Austin Matthews, quickest U.S.-born player in NHL history to hit 50 goals in a season through 54 games.
Pretty impressive.
All right.
Well, I put that on there because you are the hockey expert at this company, correct?
So
or
I
are
was
you just
watching-
a Blackhawk team?
I watched the Bruins and the Oilers last night, and that was a hell of a game. It was
It was a
Uh,
fight.
It was a fight, and it was the Bruins were up 5-3, and I fell asleep. Yeah,
Do we do a second half hockey preview?
we haven't done the second half preview. Now we are in the second half, but I think we should go ahead and do the preview.
Pull up the standings, maybe.
No, just pull up the preview material and let's do the preview.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever look at the hockey standings and get a little confused because it almost looks like every team has a winning record even though they don't?
Yes.
Every team has too many of everything.
Because I looked at the Capitals' record, and I was thinking to myself, "Oh wow, they're having a good season. They're 24-20-8 or whatever. That they're having a terrible. That's a terrible season
They're
because 8 overtime losses.
All right, so do we have the All right, so here's the second half preview for the
Yep.
hockey. So I think when you talk about hockey, you got to start with the Rangers, New York Rangers, right?
I don't know if you start there, but I see that's the East Coast bias at play.
Where
When
would
you
you
talk
start?
about when you do East Coast bias, you would obviously say Boston Bruins
Yeah.
or the Islanders
Sure.
or the Buffalo Sabres. Certainly the Canadiens,
Mhm. Mhm.
the
Well, I mean,
Ottawa Senators,
how do you talk about the Eastern Conference without talking about the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Tampa Bay Lightning,
This team's been incredible, and then the Florida
Florida
Panthers,
Panthers.
were in the NHL Stanley Cup Finals.
the
Canes,
Hurricanes,
Hurricanes.
the Nashville Predators.
Now, what's the name of the Washington team that's in the capital?
The Wizards.
The
Capitals,
Capitals.
the the Blue Jackets, certainly.
Oh, almost certainly.
The Flyers,
Mm-hmm.
the Penguins.
Oh, the
How do you spell Flyers?
just with an F.
Oh.
Not the Filers.
Yep.
The Devils certainly.
The Devils.
And did you said Predators? We got them on the board. Predators. I don't see them.
Bottom left.
Predators in the bottom left. There
Okay.
they are. The Blackhawks.
Yeah.
The Red Wings.
The Red Wings. The
The Maple Leafs.
the Maple Leafs. The Winnipeg Jets, I believe, are
Very eastern team.
hockey team.
Calgary Flames.
Calgary Flames.
You don't want a jet
Not
going
so-
up in flames.
Not so eastern anymore, but
Yeah.
They are. You know who they are east of though. Funny
Yeah.
enough, is the Vancouver Canucks.
They are. They really
Yeah,
are.
so, like
Yeah.
when you think about it that
they're
way,
also they're northeast of the Seattle Kraken.
it's true. They are.
The Coyotes.
The Coyotes are east of the Los Angeles Kings,
And then
who are actually southeast of the San Jose Sharks.
all this is correct.
Yeah,
But there's not another team there like the Ducks or anything.
I think there is. I think the Anaheim Ducks.
So what if I told you the Dallas Stars?
Dallas Stars. The Houston Dynamo.
No.
What about the
Wild,
Wild?
the Avalanche.
Yep.
Avalanche. All right, hold on. We'll go back to Canada. Senators.
We said Senators, right?
We didn't, did we?
I thought I said Senators.
Okay, so we got the Maple Leafs. We got
Fuck, dude.
the Winnipeg Jets, Calgary Flames, Edmonton Oilers.
Oh
boy.
Shit.
Oh boy. Oh, Golden Knights.
Golden Knights.
So we got one in the Central Division there.
One more.
You know what? I'm a little sad.
Oh, St. Louis Blues.
Nice. Good job, Titus.
That's it. We did it.
Yep.
Oh,
Then there's your preview.
It's too easy.
too easy.
These guys know pucking.
Yeah.
Don't look at me, Brandon.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're so ashamed of it or so combative about it. It's a natural thing people do when they live in a town with a hockey team. Sometimes you puck. Like, that's not that big of a deal. I'm not taking offense to it.
Okay.
Ebo, have you pucked this year?
Pucked twice. Well, not this year, but I've pucked twice during the season. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, Titus, you pucked.
I did. Yeah.
I went pucking with Big T and Chief.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, I don't discriminate who I puck with.
No.
I'll puck with just about anybody. I will. It's a good time. It is. Connor's getting weird about it. I don't know.
You're
Why,
getting weird about it.
I thought that me pucking with someone else would maybe cause a fracture in our relationship, and I just want to make sure that
I'm a grown man. My sister's a grown woman. You can puck my sister if you want to.
Okay.
If you want to puck my sister, puck my sister. All right?
Permission to puck.
I don't care. Puck her brains out. I don't care.
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. I'm done with that. I'm not.
You can puck the shit out of my sister.
I'm done with this joke.
No. What? Yeah, you obviously had a good time.
This headline says that
Oh, you're gonna have to be back on the carpet for this one right here. You're gonna do the Big Dom one.
yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna do the Big Dom. Big Dom suspension affected the Eagles, according to report. Big Dom's absence from the Eagles sideline affected head coach Nick Sirianni in a negative way down the stretch of the team season, per Real D Gun. Big Dom reportedly helped Sirianni keep his emotions in check. Sirianni was involved in numerous arguments with players/coaches during games in his absence.
Are the Eagles the biggest bitches in sports?
I think Nick Sirianni is a child. I'll give you that. Yeah, Derek Gunn is a longtime Eagles reporter. Has very good relationships with a lot of the team, but you also did have A.J. Brown come out and say that some Philly media, they just don't know what they're talking about, said that there's nothing to worry, whatever. I don't know. I'm done with Sirianni, and yeah, this is the nature of the team right now.
You went to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
You're already done with him.
Are we done with Big Dom in general?
No.
Not like take him off the team, but like are you at a place where you're like I've heard enough about Big Dom?
No. I wouldn't be shocked if there is some validity to that, because going back to Sirianni being a child, he has had like moments where he's been up to antics on the field where he's trash talking the opposing sideline or he gets too emotional, and I would imagine that somebody like Big Dom would reel him in.
Do you
and keep him
think
composed.
The head of security being a character and being known is normal for an NFL team?
I think the only thing that turned him into a true character
was getting involved in attacking a player.
not attacking a player. But if that incident doesn't happen,
Right.
then yeah, like he's not in any.
But there are
news reports
31
today.
other teams, and that incident has never happened to them. Their head security has never gotten in a fight with a player on the sideline.
Well, you haven't had people like Dre Greenlaw come out and,
Terrific NFL linebacker, one of the best players in the league.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but you haven't.
Tragically injured on the
Mhm.
well, maybe not tragically, but
Do you think Big Dom would have stopped that? If Big Dom could have stopped him tearing his Achilles during the Super Bowl, would he have stopped it? Or do you think Big Dom was pleased when that happened?
I think
Wow.
Big Dom is an
Wow.
upstanding citizen, and he would not have enjoyed it happening. He would have done everything in his power to try and stop it. But I don't like where the Eagles are at all right now.
Philly?
Oh, you mean no, not in terms of location, but just the state of the. It's not good.
I mean, I got to do it. There's a duck that doesn't know how to walk.
oh yeah,
What?
I've been watching this video nonstop.
we have a duck
you
that
seen
doesn't
these
know how to walk?
ducks?
Yeah. Where we got ducks?
I'll send it to TJ.
You
I put it on the sheet, but I forgot to send it. to
feel
TJ.
like you could have done that previously?
Yeah, I forgot to send it to TJ. I'm sorry, TJ.
Really pucked that one up.
Don't apologize to me, brother.
Apologize to the
Apologize
people,
viewers.
to the family.
Ooh,
Don't make that noise again.
sorry. I just saw Chris Fowler announce that he is officially in EA Sports College Football 25. I guess that makes sense though.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen the duck video, where it's like $100 for the duck?
No, I haven't. What? You've got.
I've been watching this video nonstop.
You've got the key to all the videos.
Yeah, and I'm gonna delay I'm gonna stall.
Tell me about the video.
Well, there's this group of ducks,
Uh-huh.
or I guess geese. Geese.
So
Sorry.
this might not be
It's
a
not-
duck.
This actually isn't a duck.
This isn't.
I pulled look at all these chickens.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
I can't stop watching this.
I love this duck. I've seen this. Yeah, he's all.
Is he mocking his friends?
So
He's-
there's different.
Oh, we're walking. Okay, yeah.
This is one of those videos that so many people have just put their own music or their own noises on there, and they're all funny.
Yeah.
I'm Gary. I'm walking.
I'm walking.
He does look like he's mocking them.
Oh, you think you're better than me because you're walking? I
Yeah.
said let's fly. Yeah, everyone said we're gonna walk. So now we're gonna fuck. I guess we're just gonna fucking walk. We got these fucking wings, but fuck me for suggesting we use the wings. That's what it looks like he's doing. Yeah, let's walk to the pond. They said that'd be a great idea. Let's stretch our legs a little bit and walk to the pond. We got these goddamn wings and we never get to use them.
Evo, I'm like you though.
That's awesome.
I think I could watch this duck do this
No.
all fucking day.
I know. It's nonstop.
Look at him.
Is he hurt? It can't be hurt, right?
I think he's just getting the water off of himself. Maybe they're probably coming from the water.
Very sassy. Why do ducks walk? Why don't you just fly?
Here we go, going for a walk again. Just because Gary wants to go for a walk, we're walking.
It's always on your time. I can never nap. I never get. It's never me. It's never about me. It's
Oh.
always whatever you want.
Look at everybody. We're just following Gary. Yeah.
I hate
think
you, mom and dad.
I think my favorite genre of video on the internet is animal voiceovers, where it's a dog and it's just a human. The funniest one to me is Tony Baker. He does it, but that's my favorite genre of video on the entire internet. I don't know why. It's simple, but I just love it so much.
Mine is hardcore pornography. Mine is like just hardcore sexual.
Just straight up.
Straight up.
Mash
Just-
it.
But that sounds pretty cool too.
But yeah, animals. Oh, here we go. We're watching porn again.
I meant to do this earlier. I got a package, and I don't know. Should we do this on the show, or should I just get in the habit of opening them without?
No, Yeah,
I don't know. I got
You
Paige.
should do it on the show.
Paige handed this to me yesterday, and I was like, I might just open it tomorrow on the show. I don't know.
Yeah, just
Could
do
be,
that.
Could be a bomb. That'd
Can
be
I-
fun.
While you're opening it, there's the pin if you need to poke a hole in that tape. I'm just going to throw your idea out there to the public.
Yes.
So MLB opening day is March 28th. There's another game in Korea, but the real opening day is March 28th. Ebo suggested Mostly Sports opening day, where on March 28th for our show, we just open a bunch of boxes sent to us by fans, by the
Just
family.
open shit.
We just open shit. It's going to be a huge opening. That's going to be our opening day. Will be us opening shit on the show. I think that's a terrific idea, and definitely not a copy of something Dave did a while ago. But this is,
Wait, Dave did this?
oh yeah, the family
Did the opening day thing?
he did the opening day, but in COVID he just had these,
Oh, well,
Whatever.
that's different.
and he almost died several times. Anyway, Mostly Sports opening day. So if you are interested in that, DM Ebo or TJ and get the address and just send us a box that hopefully is safe.
Make it cool
Yeah, make it cool, make it funny, or cool.
or
Right.
or weird. I don't know.
This
Just don't make it
is from,
nothing living.
This is from Corey in New York.
No weapons either.
No fucking glitter bombs too. Those
Yeah.
are so stupid and played out. Get creative.
What we got? We got a box here.
Oh, all right.
It's a
All right.
gun. It's a loaded gun.
So there's a letter.
It's a
Saw
live
this
grenade.
jersey, knew the perfect person who needed it. Hopefully, this will be good for Jersey. Thanks for all the great content.
Wow, you really should have
You're the
opened that
best.
before the show.
You're the funniest fucking guy I've ever seen.
There's only 3 lines. I don't.
But the thing about your humor that gets lost is that you're also really fucking smart.
Yeah.
And
I don't know
that
if that's on
doesn't
the
always
sheet.
come through because people only know you as the very funny, handsome guy. And I think they should spend more time focusing on how intelligent you are. Wow, thanks, Corey. Well, he said some mean things about you that we don't need to talk about.
Can I see that sheet? Oh, he really did say mean things about me.
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
were
he
kidding.
did.
That's very hurtful.
He sent me my own book.
Oh, nice.
I think he wants you to sign it and send it back.
Sign it and send it back, probably. Yeah. So I will.
Is that a jersey?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, yeah.
Is that a base? I can't.
I don't know.
That's
let's
a
find out
baseball
together.
jersey.
Let's find out together from Corey.
I've got so much high school gear coming, by the way.
Let's find out together.
Oh,
I have.
you're gonna be the
now
most
have-
jersed up Earnhardt guy.
I now have an Earnhardt
You got a home and
baseball
away.
jersey and a football jersey.
What if you collected one in every sport?
Yeah, I need a Dale Earnhardt in every sport, except racing. I don't want a Dale Earnhardt racing suit.
The fact somebody thought to make a Dale Earnhardt baseball jersey is something.
Incredible. Thank you, Corey.
Also, you gotta sign that, and
I
send
will
it back
do-
almost certainly.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign it and send it back. I assume unless he's just like,
What if he signed
if
it
he
and gave it
signed-
to you?
yeah, that'd be awesome. Actually, let me make sure.
Well, he
did sign
just—that's a freshly bought one,
it. No, he did not sign it.
and so you need to sign it.
Did you sell hardcovers?
Yeah.
Here, I'll sign it.
You sign it. Sign it for me. Thank you, Corey. Yeah, we sold some hardcovers.
Corey's a good guy.
I don't think they make them anymore.
Good guy. Part of the family.
Sweet. What else is going on?
I got something.
What?
So we've been talking a lot about these Nike baseball jerseys
Mm-hmm.
and if they're good or if they're bad or if they're who cares.
Yeah.
Yesterday with teams reporting to, or this week with teams reporting to spring training, we've seen full uniforms.
Yeah.
The pants might be a bigger issue than the jersey
Well, let's see the pants.
because the pants
Let me see them pants.
are see-through.
Why did the toilet paper roll down the
You
hill?
can like
Oh my-
literally
Oh.
you can see through the
You can
pants.
see through the pants.
And this is with no sweat and no you're gonna there's just gonna be cocks on display all season in the MLB.
Oh, is that?
I mean,
Oh, you can see through those pants.
this can't be what Shohei Ohtani looks like on the. We can't just be looking at his underwear in game.
That's pretty crazy.
That seems like an issue.
I told TJ after last time we talked about this. I told him off air that I already know that at some point in like May, I'm gonna come into the studio and just be like, "You seeing these fucking jerseys?" And because you and I were both like, I don't know, they do kind of suck, but they're not that bad. But I'm gonna start watching baseball, and then I'm just gonna it's suddenly gonna click, and I'm just gonna be like, "These jerseys fucking suck, dude." And I might be there already.
That's
TJ.
crazy.
Now that I see the pants,
The pants are bad.
the pants are rough. I don't want to see. And it's all of them. Golly.
It seems like an issue.
And it goes beyond the jerseys being like, oh, is the stitching not as good, or are the names too small? Like, the entire material of the uniforms has downgraded significantly.
yeah.
All right.
Rob Manfred's
Major League
MLB, man. That's
I
rad.
think the case could be made. And worst commissioner in sports.
yeah.
Or is he the best because he's bringing sex to baseball?
Yeah. Sex does sell. That's what they say.
Is this baseball's way of competing with the NFL? The NFL got a lot of new female audience this year with Taylor Swift. Maybe
Right.
this is their attempt to try to bring in a new female
Dicks out
audience.
for the gals.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good point. Connor, you don't go to baseball games unless the Phillies are playing?
I felt very strange, like going to Wrigley that one time.
Just go to a fucking game.
I make sure I think I wore a Phillies hat that day because I at least wanted to have some Phillies attire. But I already am looking ahead for when the Phillies are coming to Wrigley. But I do think it's over July 4th break, which stinks.
You can't just go to a sporting event.
I would go, but I feel odd.
Why?
Like I went to Fenway one time because I was in Boston.
I'm gonna throw something at you. Just you don't play for the fucking Phillies.
I wish I did, though. I had a dream, actually, last week where I was playing for the Phillies. And I got introduced with my best friend from home. We got introduced. It was like the 10-year anniversary of the 2008 World Series team that I was on. And we were getting a standing ovation in front of the Citizens Bank Park crowd. It was awesome. It was one of the best dreams I've ever had.
That's fucking sick, man.
I cannot believe, out of all the people in this company, this is the guy
I had a dream.
that pucked my sister.
Before we go, I want to formally apologize for I feel like I'm bringing bad energy to the EA Sports college football game discussion on this show.
It's not that.
And I really don't want to be a hater. So I do want to reiterate that I do believe that all the players are going to opt in and everything's going to go well. And there will be a football in the game. I know we have not seen it yet. We have not been told that there will be an actual football. But I think eventually they're going to announce that.
Dude, EA getting to release day and the game's hitting digital and hitting the shelves and EA guys in there throwing up champagne bottles and then one guy saying, we put the footballs in, right?
Got to put the football in.
Did we put the football in? And then, you know who fucked Gary fucked it up. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe that's it.
I just got really tired all of a sudden.
It's very hot in here again.
Yeah.
It's very hot.
Oh, it turns out it's only 76 degrees by that, which is probably usually 5 degrees cooler than it actually
It's a strong 80 in here.
Yeah. It's a strong 80. All right.
All right. That's
At least
it.
the summer's not coming around. I mean,
Oh my God, dude! What are we gonna do?
It'll be better in summer.
We should get a window.
We're gonna die.
We haven't been in here when it was above 70 degrees, have we?
We got in here November 1st, so no.
No, we have not really.
We're going to die.
Let's just get big oscillating fans and put them in front of the microphones.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do.
All right.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
That's how ball is done.